All right, first up, we'll discuss the weekend box office.
Ooh, yes.
It's always good to kick things off like this.
Mm-hmm.
So, the weekend box office is as follows from 1 to 5. In first, we had John Wick Chapter 4. That had 73.5 million. Second was Shazam Fury of the Gods with 9.7 million. Third was Scream 6 with 8.4 million. Creed 3 came in at 4 with 8.3 million. And 65 with 3.25 million. So James, what are your takeaways on the box office?
Oh, I got a lot of takeaways, and I've covered it pretty briefly in the box office results, which I've put on the website now. So, after every weekend, I'll write up and analyze the weekend box office, and I'll put it up there. But being on Let's Be Real, I get to talk about it a little bit more and allow much more thoughts. But I have quite a bit. Obviously, John Wick 4 at 73.5 million. That's huge.
Biggest in franchise as well, I think.
Yeah. It continues, the March trend of franchise high openings.
Yeah.
Creed was the highest in the Creed franchise, Scream, and now John Wick. Obviously, Shazam's not the highest in the Shazam franchise. But I think John Wick had been 73.5 million for an R-rated film. That is incredibly high, especially when you consider what it is. It's John Wick. It's not something that's like Deadpool, which is the highest opening R-rated film. That's obviously comes from the comic book genre and stuff like that. But this is just an action thriller with old man Keanu Reeves.
Pretty much.
And they're always good, and that's why it keeps opening up so high. The first one opened up to like 14 million. The second one opened up to 30 million. The third one opened up to around 56 million, and now we're at 73.5 million. So it's always getting more because they're always good, and they keep upping the ante. At some point, they're going to have to. It's going to taper off. I do believe that the ceiling for the John Wick franchise box office potential is starting to cap out. Yeah. I can never see a John Wick movie getting over 100 million in the opening weekend. It just doesn't feel realistic. Yeah. But this stuff can happen. Shazam might even be the biggest story. We just had Ant-Man drop around 69%, but Ant-Man opened up to like 115 million or 110 million, around that figure.
Yeah.
So it kind of had a safeguard for having such a sharp drop. Shazam opened up to like 30 million, and now its second weekend is under 10 million.
That's
what
horrendous.
The fuck? Bro, that's so bad. I don't like, this movie is absolutely shitting the bed in every kind of way possible. It is an extreme box office flop. Internationally, it dropped like 65% as well. And so I think it's like at like 70, or not 75, like 110 million right now.
Fuck, that's so bad.
And if you look at the numbers, you will see that it will likely, or it might not make 150 million. If I had to put a number on it, I'd say it'd be 145 to 150 million total worldwide box office.
That is literally a budget for the next film or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's so bad. And it even had a low budget for, your standard DC comic book movie. So, what did we say last week? It needed like 312 million to break even.
Mm-hmm.
It's only going to make half that.
That's so bad.
It's so bad. And we're going to get to more Shazam stuff soon from what you said before. That's going to be interesting. Scream 6, it passed Scream 5 in domestic and worldwide, and it's soon going to become the biggest Scream franchise in total, which is kind of cool. I think it deserves it. It's a good movie. The last one was good as well, so it's going up. Same with John Wick. Same with Creed as well. That's still doing well. It's having good stronghold, so good. And then 69 is doing all right.
Is he though, or is he still recovering?
Huh? No, 65. 69 is the good version of the film. But that had a good drop actually. I expected a much sharper drop. Still haven't seen it.
Me neither.
Someone told me it was good, and it's like, is it though?
Are they a credible source?
No, you'll know who I'm talking about. I'll tell you later. But a great box office weekend, and the month of March has just been fucking fantastic for the box office.
Oh yeah,
it's been like I would say the most successful month for box office since COVID-19 hit the bed, you know?
Yeah.
Just not because it's like, yeah, sure, there's no Avatar, there's no Spider-Man No Way Home or Top Gun, like those big juggernauts. It's just all these movies opening up to new highs and stuff like that.
And it's all consistent. Like, it's not just one movie carrying that entire month or that entire period. It's been 3 different movies that's contributed towards this.
And they're always opening up above projections. Every time there's been projections, it's opened above it. I think the run ends here until next week, though. Dungeons and Dragons, I do not think it's going to be a good box office result.
I hope it is.
I hope it deserves it, yeah. But no, I don't see good things for that movie. I expect John Wick to keep dominating. And then, sad to say, and I haven't seen it yet, but I think Mario is going to come here and dominate the box office for a good amount of time.
Or the little kiddies.
I'm emotionally preparing to see all those numbers come through. Hey, but we heard it was good.
We did.
Yeah.
By the studio rep.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll guess.
Do you have any thoughts on these, or?
You pretty much covered it all nicely. I mean, Shazam's drop was expected, and John Wick, we always knew that was going to hit that high. I think the real battle here is between Scream and Creed. They're 100K away from topping each other.
Yeah, I think I predicted that Creed would be above Scream this weekend. Because horror movies, they usually have sharp drops. They open high and fall off pretty fast. And Creed's the kind of drama that can linger on. But maybe the Jonathan Majors.
You stole my line. I was going to use that and link into the next topic.
I trying to say something, and I was like, no, I'll add the song because it's a smart thing to say.
All right, say your line. You beat me to it.
I think the Jonathan Major news is going to come as a major downfall for the movie.
I knew I should have gone.
You would have worded it better.